Welcome back. This is the last episode of season 1. I am so freaking excited. I feel like I should have like the background sound. My dang self. But look, if ain't nobody clapping for you, you got to clap for your dang self. So congratulate yourself. You still here. You still look good. And you was smart enough to turn this on. I'm gonna clap for you. You made it to another day. You woke up in your right mind. We gonna call it that. But yes, we calling it that. You got the activities of your limbs. Some people can't even do that. You got movement and breath in your body. So if you don't have anything else to be grateful for, I just gave you a few things. Welcome to episode 12. Welcome to the end of season 1. We gonna get started because I'm here for a good time, not a long time, and we all got stuff to do. Amen? All right. So let me drink this tea real quick. And for those who are new here, my name is Kendall. I'm a lot of things to a lot of people. I am the founder of We Can See You, a nonprofit created to support women who care for others, caring for aging parents, children, family, friends, loved ones, clients, all the good things, communities. We as women care for so many things and people. We often neglect ourselves. So I'm here to help you take care of yourself. I'm a people person who has never met a stranger. And during those random, unprompted conversations, I've learned that I'm not the only one who is overwhelmed. So I intentionally created this space for women who fearlessly care for everyone else while neglecting themselves. In this space, we keep it real and we're transparent. We talk about the struggle, how it's real, the ghetto-ness of adulting, still trying to make sense of where we fit in all that's going on and how we can get better so we can thrive and not just survive. Here we have honest conversations. I am all about giving practical advice, and we gonna laugh a little along the way, do some breathing. We stay hydrated and moisturized over here. I'm pouring into others from your overflow, not from your cup, because you need everything in that cup for yourself. We are airplane analogy people over here. So if you are new, welcome. If you're part of the community, hey. Okay, if you don't have your water, your tea, whatever you use to hydrate, I need you to get you some water, get you something that's hydrating, because we hydrate while we get better together. So if you need to pause to go find you something, go ahead, do that. I'll be here. Okay, that was the pause that you were supposed to either press the pause or you was already together because you came prepared because you know better. I love that. Was you prepared? Girl. Okay, if you wasn't, it's okay. You can get on, you can join us. All are welcome. This is a come as you are, no judgment zone. But get your water, okay? And check your elbows. Have you done, did we? The knees too. Is you ashy? Some of us wash our hands a lot, job requirements, or we just know that folks got germs. Looking between is your fingers ashy? Between that thumb and first finger, it be getting me. It's okay. You ain't got to tell me. Go ahead and find yourself something to moisturize with. We gonna wait. Because we are too classy to be ashy, right? So we need to be moisturized and hydrated. Y'all, is you rubbing your hands together? Get it between your fingers and your wrist. Okay. So now that I done got y'all together, I hope, we gonna get started because we here for a good time, not a long time. So I wanted this episode to wrap up season 1. Season 1 has been on self-care. If you haven't heard the episodes, go pick one that you need for where you are right now, because my goal is to meet you where you are and we can get better together slowly, one thing at a time, giving you practical things that are applicable immediately. So it's not overwhelming. It's not too much. We're going to get 1% better at a time. Just a little, try this. And once you get that, come back and do a little bit of that. You know, we seasoning, we layering. We going to marinate and get it right. You got the onion powder and then your garlic powder. You know, you add your little sweet seasoning. You go get a little bit of smoked paprika. You layer. We're going to do a little bit at a time. This episode is really about putting it all together. Because hopefully we've been marinating for a while and you've been doing the little things. You've been getting you some rest You've been mindful of the things you are consuming. We've been drinking more water. We're self-checking in. Okay, we're doing our deep breathing. You done found you a breathwork app. You pausing for the calls to take a few deep breaths when things are happening. We are doing a better job of navigating adulthood. We're giving ourselves grace. We're finding moments of gratitude, recognizing those little things. We're reclaiming our joy. That is what this season has been about. And so we're going to put that together because we need structure. We got to become disciplined so that all of this sticks. We ain't wasting your time or mine. We need to make it stick. We need consistency, schedules, routines. That is what this is all about. So I guess I'll do more talking about the why for me, and hopefully it'll sit with you. There was a season where I told myself that I would rest more, I would journal more, pray more, drink more water, go for walks. And then, yeah, life kept lifing. I felt like I was always being reactive to things. If it wasn't help caring for someone, being a parent, work, deadlines, things I felt like were finding my purpose, or just trying to catch my breath, I realized I had a lot of good intentions, but without structure, without a plan, a foundation, all my good intentions crumbled under pressure. I put it together like this. If joy is intentional, if resting is a radical thing that you can do for you, if having an attitude of gratitude shifts your perspective and how you think about things for the better, then routines are like the container that make it all possible. Like we're going to get this foundation solid so that everything else helps us thrive and not just survive. We're living in a time where we're chronically stressed. It's just like everything is stressing us the hell out. There's information overload. There's so much going on. So much going on. If you feel like you have too much happening between politics, the world, your life, the life of other people, the things you feel like you can't control, it's a good time to go check out the mindful consumption episode to kind of figure out how you can take back some of your control, make some better options. We're all facing burnout. Hell, some of us have burnt the hell out already. It's crash out, already happened. There's grief layered on top of responsibility. People have social comparison, whether some people, and sometimes it's unconscious, but social media forces us to compare others' lives to ourselves or wish we had things we don't. We really got to stop that. We don't rest. There's so much happening. So much happening. Women ages 35 to 55, often we are the sandwich generation where we're taking care of our children, trying to take care of ourselves, and many of us are raising our parents or helping support them as well. Our responsibilities are generational. We're managing our careers. We're trying to get ahead. Then there's the dang perimenopause or menopause. Our hormones are doing stuff we ain't asked them to do. And then we're trying to figure out who the hell we are right now. And where did time and our good knees and our good back go? It's a lot. The way my knees crack and pop is giving Rice Krispie. It's so many things happening. There's a lot. So, I like facts. Here's a few about why everything is important. The National Alliance for Caregiving shows caregivers report higher rates of anxiety and sleep disruption. And research in behavioral neuroscience shows predictability reduces cortisol activity. Now, in women, that cortisol is like that belly fat. So if neuroscience says predictability reduces cortisol, that means we got to do some things that are predictable. This is the create the routine, predictable schedule. You with me? Here's a good quote for you. I love a good quote. In times of uncertainty, routine is a form of psychological safety. And that's from Dr. Lisa Feldman Barrett, a neuroscientist and author of How Emotions Are Made. This is the point where we hydrate as I move to the next part. This next segment is about the nervous system and routines and how routines correlate with nervous system regulation. Season 2 is going to get into the importance of regulating our nervous system and rewiring our brains. This is so important to where we're going in the next season. I'm excited about it. Okay, stay focused, child. Let me get back to what I was saying. When you always live in unpredictable lives, it keeps you in fight or flight mode. When there is no predictability, when there no schedule, no routine, we stay in fight or flight. We're constantly on our toes. You're constantly alert. Your body can't be at rest. Predictable, repeatable routines, it signals safety to your brain, reduces cortisol spikes, improves sleep regulation. It's good for your heart. Morning sunlight exposure regulates cortisol. Structured habits reduce decision fatigue, and repeated behaviors strengthen your neural pathways. The body keeps score. Believe that. The body keeps score. Routine, having a schedule and doing things consistently can help you be better and do better. I'm going to let you sit with that for 1 second. Drink your water and think. Do you have a routine? Did you used to have a routine? Have you been thinking about a routine? If not, start thinking about it, damn it, because I done gave you enough proof on why you need one. Let's connect some dots to previous episodes. Because why? Because you probably need to go back and revisit one. That's why. Or two. You probably need to hear the whole season. Okay. Did you drink your water? I did. First episode in navigating adulthood and the ghetto-ness of it all. So we have to create systems and build community, not just have good intentions. It's not good enough just to have good intentions. There was a Reclaiming Joy episode where I try to push into you that you have to find joy. And rest is mandatory. You deserve rest. You need rest. Naps are magic. Go back and hit that rest episode because we all need rest. It is mandatory, not optional. You deserve rest. We talked about mindful consumption earlier. We have to put up some digital boundaries and create structures to our day. Limit social media intake. Intentionally curate your algorithm so that it serves you, not drain you, not hurt you, but that it serves you. As life keeps life in, the elders are getting older. We lose people. We need to be gentle in our approach to grief and understanding how best to navigate it, because there's a time we all live and there's a time we all will pass. So as people keep passing, I think many of us don't realize how that grief builds up. And if we don't seek help, therapy, talk through it and learn how to navigate grief and support others going through it, it's not a healthy way to be. If you know that grief is impacting you or someone around you, the episode on navigating grief is helpful. I highly recommend it. Self-check-ins came after that. We have to get in tune with ourselves, listen to our bodies, listen to our minds, understand our thoughts. We definitely have to, because if ain't nobody gonna check on us, we got to check on ourselves. Self-check-ins are really great, especially when you have a daily anchor. Pause for the cause consistently. Make a daily habit of checking in with you and then give yourself grace. God gives us grace. Every day there are new grace and mercy. So give yourself grace regularly because you deserve grace just like you need joy and rest. And those things help you to build that attitude of gratitude. And the more you do it, the more you find things to be grateful for. At the top of the episode, I gave you that life, health, and strength, and you woke up in your right mind with the activities of your limbs. I guarantee that regardless of what you're going through, somebody else would love to be in your shoes. You may not have everything you want. Everything may not be going your way, but I promise you, there is someone that would love for you to tag them in so that they can be where you are. So be grateful for what you have and learn to understand what the lesson is in your current predicament, because life is about lessons and blessings. If it ain't a blessing, then it's a lesson. Figure out what you're supposed to learn and take from it so that you can move forward with new knowledge and new wisdom. Choose to live life with an attitude of gratitude, because gratitude grows with repetition. After that one, episode 10 featured 10 AI prompts that can better help you thrive, because many of us realize that the future involves artificial intelligence. I gave you some prompts in order to lean into that thriving lifestyle that we're going for. And there are some tools that when you integrate them into your routine, they can help you. There's some prompts for affirmations and different things. Read the episode notes, because tools are powerful when you put them into your routine. And the episode before this one, lessons I learned from losing my father, we talked about not conforming to norms, not doing what's always been done. You don't have to do that. Do what's best for you. Carve out your own path and do what makes sense for you now and in the future. It's about being proactive. This whole season, one taught us what to value, and now we're going to talk a little bit more about how to protect it. I hope you're taking mental notes on what episode you need to go back to and replay, because that's why we're here. We're here to tie it all together and work on your foundation. This is all the things we're putting in our cup, bowl, whatever you want, a dish, mason jar. They never told us what the cup that we supposed to be pouring into others from our overflow supposed to look like. Is it a wine glass, a chalice? I wonder what type of cup we supposed to have. Whatever it is, let's build it better, okay? We're gonna make sure it ain't got no cracks, no leaks. Let's get this cup, not Tupperware. Yeah, I like chalice. I like that word. We can use wine glass, tumbler, whatever fits your fancy. But we gonna build it better, create the routine so that we keep it full. And then there's the overflow for the other people. They get overflow, we get cup. Cup is structure, and we gonna fill it with the joy, gratitude, rest, all those things. Okay, wait, before we get carried away, let's frame what a restorative routine is, because we ain't doing stuff just to be doing it, because sometimes we create routines that drain the hell out of us and it's not helpful, it hurts us. So let's clarify some things first, because some of y'all be doing too much, and I'm talking to myself too, because I be doing the most. Work in progress, okay? Work in progress. A routine is not perfect. Perfection does not exist. That is why I try to tell you, are we gonna get better together little by little? Perfection is not, it's not rigidity. There's always fluidity in it. It's not a rigid thing where you have to do this every single time or you fail. It's just as flexible as we are. It's not one size fits all. It ain't one way or no way. It is not that hustle culture that we feel like we gotta have 57 things going on. I am working my way out of that, because we don't have to have 10 side hustles and 3 things. No. And it's definitely not over scheduling, because we can do that. But what a routine is, predictable anchors, things that anchor us into who we are, what we're working towards, and things we know we can come back to. It's that you know you're going to have that moment, your reflection moments, your meditation moments, your check-ins. You know you're seeking joy and gratitude. You know you're going to get that rest. The way I look forward to my naps, I anchor myself in them naps. The nap is coming. I look forward to that. I find joy knowing I'm about to get in that bed, rub my feet together, and let my head hit that pillow. Anchor. Yes. Absolute anchor. Routine is also decision reduction, because you know what you're going to do. You know it's coming. It's your values in action. Those things are what routines should contain and have. Aristotle says, we are what we do repeatedly. So those things are what your routine is made of. We can't rely on always being motivated, because sometimes we ain't. The motivation did not wake up on our side of the bed, or it ran away by midday. But structure, that structure is what's going to get us through. We can't regulate our nervous system, restore ourselves, and thrive if we're doing too much or we're too mean to ourselves, because then we're not giving ourselves grace. Does that make sense? So we want to have those anchors. We want to create the routine, but you also have to give yourself grace. All right. For those who are the caregivers that care for others, it's hard to be consistent or have a schedule because somebody always needs something, especially if there's kids. If you're at the stage where your parents are getting older, if you then became the parent, that's where micro routines come in, and you definitely need to be more flexible, and you really need them naps. Take the damn nap. 15 minutes, you'd be surprised how a 15-minute nap will reactivate and restore you. Creating routines, it's not selfish, it's stabilizing. And it even helps you to create those routines for others in your life. Because when you have schedules and norms, not just for you, but for your household and for how you interact with others, it makes your life easier. If there's a plan for when things will happen, it may not always happen every single day. It's not perfection. But if there's a plan and there's a routine, then everybody knows what to expect. Everybody knows how to act. It makes things so much easier. Preparation. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. I promise you. Say that 5 times fast. I'm going to help you help yourself. Routines help. Try it. If you haven't, sit down and try it. That's a good thing you can prompt into artificial intelligence. Ask AI how to help you create routines in your home. And if you are going to do that, talk to it. Everybody isn't the typer. I like Claude or Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot. There are many different AI tools you can use. There's also the talk feature where you can press the microphone button. You can talk. Just have a conversation. Tell it what you need. Explain your life, what's going on, and all the things that are happening, type of food your kids or your family eats or what you eat, and have it help you create a meal plan based on the store layout at Aldi. It can help you help yourself. That is how you best use AI in your day-to-day. Help it help you. The input you give it is going to help it to give you better output. If you need help, those are the things that, as you build your social media algorithm brick by brick, if you know you need help organizing, planning, cooking, let that intentionally be the things you seek on your social media, not to, I wish I had, but hey, these are tips that can help. That is a good thing that social media does offer. It can teach you a new thing, because some of us need to do a new thing. So let AI and social media help you, not harm or hurt you, make you sadder, or make you wish you had. Allow it to help make you better. Find things that help create your new routine so that you can put the structure in place. You got some direction. You got those anchors. Let's talk about a 4-part, here's a tool framework for you to use, because I want to help you directly do something. Okay. 4 things for a routine: a morning anchor, a midday reset, a evening wrap up, and then a weekly reflection. Those are 4 things. So your morning anchor, if there's some sunlight, get you some. Even better, if there's some grass outside, go stand in the grass, get you some sun at the same time. Even if you only do it for a minute. Concrete ain't the same, but sometimes putting your feet on some cold concrete is grounding. These are grounding things. Hug a tree. If you ain't got a tree by you, that's okay. But if you do, I'm just putting it out there. There's energy. Trees are living things. It's actually good for you. They used to say tree huggers were weird. They didn't want you to understand that nature heals. Find you a park and do some grounding. Real grass. No shoes. Just stand on it. Do some deep breathing. Game changer. Okay. Morning anchor. Sunlight exposure. Hydration. Pray, meditate, do some deep breathing, and 1 statement of intention. This helps us to set your tone for the day. It puts your mind in the right place. So we got to start our day with intention. 1 intention statement, 1 affirmation. I am enough. Tell yourself that in the mirror. I am beautiful. Do that in the morning. focusing on how good of a day we gonna have. Dang it, it's gonna be a good day. Get your mind right for the day. You gotta be ready to face the day, or the day gonna face you. Take control of that. Let that be your morning anchor. If you gotta wake up a little bit earlier to set your intentions for the day and get it right, get up. Just do it, okay? Midday, reset. Take some deep breaths. Get outside, get you some air. Even if it's cold or hot, being in the air and nature is a good thing to do. And then find something to be grateful for. Why are we doing this? Because we want to interrupt stress that's been accumulating. Because by midday, it might have already been a day. You might already be done. The nap may not be in sight yet. You need this. Make that a part of your norm. Pause for the cause and do the breathing. Get you some fresh air and find something to be grateful for. That's your midday reset. We are interrupting the stress and we resetting our mind. You may even need to throw another affirmation in there. I got this. I got me. There you go. So we done did morning, midday, reset, and now we're going to wrap up our evening. Let's limit our social media and screen time at least 30 minutes to an hour before bed, because we need to prepare ourselves for rest. So no scroll before bed, at least 30 minutes. I can do up to 2 hours. Do I do it consistently? No, because working on it. I'm working on it. I get off the phone by 8. Okay, wait, this is not about me. I'm supposed to be helping y'all. I'm sorry. No scroll, at least 30 minutes before bed. Read or reflect on your day. Journal. Do some stretching. We all at the age where stretching matters. Get you a stretch video for the evening and save it so you can play it just a few minutes. Stretch your limbs and relax your body. We're preparing our mind for rest by not scrolling. We're preparing our body for rest by stretching. Take another breath. Just exhale a few times because you made it through another day. That's how you wrap up your night. Write down a few things that happened. Maybe there's a moment to be grateful for, or a lesson that was learned, something you don't want to forget. You can even write down your intentions for the next day, but take a few minutes to wind down and recap. Do that self-checking. This prepares you to rest. It helps you turn your mind off so that you can get some good rest. You need that. You got a lot to do tomorrow. The last thing is a weekly reflection and a regulation ritual. If your slow day, I don't know what your off day is. It may be a Tuesday, it may be a Sunday, it may be a Saturday. Have a day where you reflect and you pause. Schedule rest. Schedule a time where you can just be still. Plan for your week. Do some intentional planning on how you can make your week go smoother. Maybe reflect on something that went well that you want to incorporate and do more of. Reflect on that thing you want to do less of. You found yourself doom scrolling. Let's stop that. Reflect on what went well, what didn't go well, what you should have done, and schedule some intentional rest. That helps you prevent emotional backlog when you do that check-in, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Do it and then let it go. We're not going to hold on to things anymore. So make time to reflect and then give yourself permission to release. Release whatever it is, it was, it's gone, and we're moving forward. So that, my friends, 4-part routine. It's practical, it's applicable, it's easy to apply. And I really, 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 really hope you do it. So go back if you need to. The notes will be in the episode description if you need to pull it out. I'm excited. I'm excited for you all to create the routine, to really live into the self-care that you deserve. It is really, really, really going to be good. I promise if you just try it. It may not be easy up front, but nothing worth having comes easy. Everything worth having you have to fight for. You got to fight for you, because if you don't, who gonna do it, right? If not you, then who? If you need me to remind you about why it's important, nope, wait a minute. Let's hydrate because my throat dry. I didn't even tell y'all what I was drinking today, did I? Green tea mixed with, Costco sells this jar. It's honey, ginger, lemon, and it's addictive. My jar is almost gone. I need to go buy 2. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna write that down on our things to do list. But that is what is in my cup today, other than my faux Stanley of water. I'm telling y'all to hydrate. I'm hydrating too, but I need to do more of it. I'm working myself up to the 2 liters a day. So that's what's in my cups. What was I supposed to be telling you? Okay. See, it's the ADHD be ADHD, and I be writing stuff down. Sometimes my left-handed handwriting, baby. I gotta write slow if I want to read it. Why this is important right now. Oh, let me remind you, in case you forget. The world is crazy. There's political tension, economic uncertainty, our health, because your health is your wealth, anxiety. We have the growing children who getting on our nerves, and even if they grown, they still need us and they still cost money. Like, why? They are not good. I am not good. Send help. Ugh, the grown children thing. Like, the elders did not properly prepare us for grown children that ain't grown but think they grown. Did we do that? Okay, stay focused. Feel free to inbox me. If we need to start a prayer support group, I'm with that. I am with it. Parent of grown children. We can start a ministry. Okay, digital overstimulation. It is a thing. We need to do digital detoxes. We're going to talk about that too. Let me write that down. We need to learn to digital detox and have those phones in our hands less and not let them be attached to our hip and face and all those things. Digital detox. Okay, because if I don't write it down, it didn't happen. It's the crazy will make you go crazy. So if you don't take control over your life, if you don't create your structure, routine, and anchor yourself in things you know to be true, your nervous system will never get regulated. You can't find peace in a world that's intentionally hell bent on keeping you in fight or flight mode and that wants to keep you overstimulated so that you can't be great. If you haven't noticed it, chaos becomes the norm because it keeps us in chaos, right? You can't focus because there's so much going on. And please believe that the noise is intentional because it makes most people unable to focus, unable to find truth, to find them. And so then we're just going along to get along. We're just existing. We're not going to keep doing that. We're going to get better. And go ahead and finish the sentence. We gonna get better together. Thank you. See, God damn it, y'all done learned something. I love this. I love it here. Okay, I gotta get out of here. We've been here too long. Listen, if routines regulate the body, then belief regulates the mind. Let me tell you a little bit about season 2 so you know what's coming. We are doing cognitive reframing. We are checking our assumptions. We're going to the things that we've always been told, the programming that we don't even realize is in our brain, understanding how all the things, the life we lived and our experiences have shaped the way we view things and see things, and how two people can read the same sentence and have two complete different interpretations because it's based on our experiences individually. So we're going to talk about that and make sure our thoughts serves us and they actually make sense. We're going to start checking our minds and reprogramming what no longer serves us. Remove the negative so that we can be positive. We're going to get rid of the negative self-talk, learn how to interrupt it, and retire inherited narratives. We're going to get rid of what they told you or who they told you you were supposed to be. And we're going to build mental discipline because this don't stick if you're not mentally equipped. If we can't get our mind right, then everything we try to do is in vain. There's a lot of reasons why some of us have good intentions, but the change isn't sustainable. Season 2, we gonna reframe our brain. We gotta get better. We gotta do better. We wanna be better because we deserve it. And you can't reframe what you don't notice. So it's about awareness. We're gonna create awareness. And I'm so excited. I can't wait for you to get to season 2. Thank you for being with me through season 1. Please go back, find the episode that serves you if you need it. I'm here to encourage you and I'll still be here. I'm excited to continue to motivate you because, baby, you deserve all the good things. You deserve structures that support you, systems that soften your day, and rituals that remind you of just how great you are and that you matter. Season 1 was about self-care is not selfish. It's a system, and it's one that can change your life if you let it. It absolutely can. All right, I'm out of here. This is the end of season 1 of I'm Overwhelmed. Now what? And if nobody has told you today, sis, you are doing a good job. I'm proud of you. Thank you for choosing to be here. Thank you for listening. I see you. I love you, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. I love y'all to life. Thank you for taking this ride with me. I'll see you on the other side.